Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, man. I want to make sort of a response video to a video that, the homie Coach Shelton Harrison put out in regards to Patreon and, other means and methods where some of these black channels were asking for money from their subscribers. Now, I did sign up for AdSense, finally, because people talked me into doing it. I wasn't on here for profit and stuff. But since people, talked me into it, I said, okay, well, I'll sign up for it. Now, I want you guys to know, AdSense, don't come on here believing because you sign up for AdSense that you need to quit your day job or you need to go to the car lot and buy you a Benz and shit. Because I want to get deep into some of these channels while they were begging for money and shit. Because first of all, if you were a person, and I'm saying this and I'm keeping it 100, if you were a person that had a good job and a full-time job and you quit your job to strictly focus on making YouTube videos, and then, when the AdSense money dropped dramatically, that was on you. I still have my regular job. Now, keep in mind, I like to, everybody like to have a little change, extra change floating around, for whatever purposes, I feel like this, the money I make off AdSense, I'm just going to stack it. I'm really not going to touch it. I'm really going to use that to probably just go to these fights and shit, maybe sometimes go to the East Coast or something. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do with the AdSense money. Now, keep in mind, there were a lot of these channels that I, sort of like rubbed me the wrong way when they were sitting up here making these videos talking about, well, they going to shut their channel down for a week and black people need to support black men. When they did that, that really pissed me off because you trying to use the black guilt trip shit. Okay. YouTube is free, as Coach said. And if you were a dude that quit your full-time job to just do YouTube, that's on you. But for some of these channels, and I ain't saying their names, I already said who the channels were that were sitting up here bringing up, well, the white channels and getting this from, Patreon and black people need to those two niggas that was sitting up talking that shit, especially who, fuck you, dude. Nobody don't owe you shit. People have asked me, do I have a Patreon? No, I don't have a Patreon, and I don't plan on starting one anytime soon. I appreciate people asking me to start one, but nah, I'm good. I'm good for right now. So, yeah. But it was a lot of these channels that were sitting up having the audacity to rip black people. Oh, well, if you don't donate to my channel, I'm going to have to shut the channel down. And why? Why do you got to shut your channel down if people don't donate to your channel? Oh, I give you this good content. And, well, there's a lot of people on here that give good content and they're not asking people for money and shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I give good content. You don't see me sitting up every fucking video asking somebody to get in money. Now, if you have a Patreon, and that's you. But don't sit up there and be, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you quit your full-time job to do YouTube, that was your bad. But don't sit up here trying to attack black people, trying to play the black guilt trip. Oh, look at what these white channels are getting versus black channels. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you should never do that. One thing you should never do is act like you demanded that somebody give you money. Because there's proper ways to ask for shit. You had one nigga on here, as usual, always trying to attack black people, but then he always like double down. He sort of like backpedal a little bit when it comes to white people. I demand you give me money. You know what I'm saying? I demand you donate to my channel. Nah, doesn't work like that. there's certain, you know, ways you have to do certain things, and you need to be more a little eloquent. You're supposed to say shit like, well, I have Patreon, and if you want to make a donation, anything would be appreciated. But nah, you got one motherfucker making a 10-minute speech about, yeah, I black people don't never want, but these are the people you asking for money, but then you sitting up trying to insult them at the same time. I've seen a few motherfuckers doing that shit, and they was hella out of pocket for that. But me, myself, I got on YouTube, as Coach said, for the fun of it. I like doing these videos, and I enjoy, like, you know, just kicking the knowledge that I have. And like I said, I've gained knowledge from my subs as well as giving out knowledge. So, at the end of the day, I don't really need that shit. Really don't. And, the people that's on here, these black channels that's begging, you know what I'm saying, actually demanding that people give you money, or you gonna shut your channel down, well then shut your channel down. Okay? Because I'm gonna say this again. Nobody told you to quit your full-time job to do strictly YouTube videos as your main source of income. So to be honest with you, the joke was on you. People should have saw this coming. I saw it coming before I even started doing AdSense. Because you know what it was? The black channels was making too much money. Most of them. Because if you look at most of these black channels on here, a lot of these black channels got, at least, there's some that got 15, 16, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60,000 subscribers. So, of course, they thought that, you know, these black channels was getting too popular. So these advertisers started pulling away their advertising money. Therefore, YouTube started cutting people's water off a little bit. You know, slowly cutting people's, you know, water off. So all of a sudden, then the crisis started. Then you had all these niggas on here that was dependent on YouTube for their #1 source of income, sitting on here making these videos, telling you why you need to donate to their channel and all that shit. So at the end of the day, real talk. Anybody that's listening to this video, real talk, I'm giving y'all some game. Do not make YouTube your #1 source of income. You're making a big mistake. Now I know you got some guys out here like Ellie Setback and a couple of other people, you know, some people that I'm affiliated with where YouTube is their main source of income. But that's because they put in a lot of work. And then also it's their content. If you gonna make the type of videos that I make, and I ain't talking about my boxing videos, if you gonna make the type of videos I make, you better think twice about making YouTube your main source of income. But anyway, that's all I have to say about that. I'm out.